there was some homework also given to you. So to whoever's names I'm going to call, the person will switch on his microphone and is going to give me the answer. Starting with Ashutosh. Ashutosh, what is 17 square? Switch on your microphone, quick, fast.
289.
No, my dear, think again. Is that fine? Ashutosh, please keep your microphone on, my dear. What is 18 square?
324.
Very good. What is 22 square?
484.
Very good. What is 97 square?
6, sir. 9349.
9?
9349.
93. No, it is not correct. The base is 100. The number is 3 less 3 square is 9. I'll write 09. Separated by 3, I'll say 9409. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Fine. What is 57 square? Come on, be fast.
Three two four nine.
Very good, very good. I'll say the number is 7 more than 50. Half of 100, 7 square is 49. Add 7 to it, you will get 64. Half of that is 32. Your answer is 3249.
Right.
Very good. Now the next one is Ayush Verma. Switch on your microphone. Let me ask you some questions. Hi Ayush. Tell me what is the square of 30?
Hello. 169.
Very good. What about 23 square?
629.
Think again.
Sorry, 529.
What is 41 square?
1681.
Very good. The number is 9 less than half of 100. So 9 square is 81. I can see 20. I'll write 2 digits. Separated by 9, you will get 32. Half of that is 16. Your answer is 1681. Good, Ayush. What about the square of 987, my dear? Fast. The number is 13 less than 1000. 13 square is 169. I can write 3 digits here. Separated by 13, I'll get 974. My answer is 974169. Is it fine, Ayush, my dear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So you need to remember it. Fine. So get ready. I will again discuss few of the things here. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Switch on your microphone now. Lisa, ma'am, switch on your microphone. Yeah, please, Lisa. Switch on your microphone. I want to ask you some question and you need to reply it fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you comfortable in answering it through microphone?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Very good. Very nice. So what is 22 square?
Sir, wait a minute.
I told you remember the square till 25. Yeah. What is that?
484, sir.
Very good. Everyone should remember the square till 25. This was the homework I have given in the last class. What is 19 square, Lisa?
Sir, I won't be, sir, at this much prompt, sir. I will take time.
Think about it.
362, no, 361, yeah.
361 over.
Yeah.
What about 61 square?
Three, 327, no, 372.
I know the number is from half of 100. If you take it by base method, I'll tell you both the method. The number is 11 more. 11 square is 121. I can only write 2 digits because 2 zeros are visible. So 1 is my carry. If it is more, I need to add it. It is 72. Half of that is 36 plus 1 is 37. The answer is 3721. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Let's come to the next one. You can also solve it by duplex method. 1 square is 1. 6 ones are 6. Double of that is 12. 2, 1 carry. 6 square is 36 plus 1 is 37. Your answer is 3721. Fine. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Paras, switch on your microphone.
Sir, actually, I've just joined on
Okay. So make
Wednesday.
sure that you're going to watch the recording of it.
Yes, sir.
Fine. It is already available there in a drive. Please do watch it.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, Realme 3 Pro, at least write down your name, my dear. I don't want to call you by some phone, product. Realme 3 Pro, switch on your microphone. Okay, there is some person, Brew. Are you there, Brew?
Yes, sir.
Were you present in the last class?
No, sir, this is my first class.
Okay, this is your first class. Please make sure after the class, not after the class, after the class, I have one more class. Please do call me after 7 o'clock. I'll tell you what is to be done in that case.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Soumya, I think you were present in the last class. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here are a few questions. What is 18 square?
324.
Very good. What about 24 square?
626.
Think again. 24 square. When you know 25 square is 625, how can it be more than 625?
Yes, yes. 1 second.
Not 1 second, it is 576.
Okay, sir. 570.
What is 94 square? Fast.
Eight 836.
Okay, good. The number is 6 less than 100. 6 square is 36. There are 2 zeros which are visible. I will try 2 digits. Separated by 6, you will get 8836. The answer is 8836. Now, what is 113 square, my dear?
Yes, 7. One two 769.
127, yes. The number is 13 more. 13 square is 169. I'll write 2 digit only because 2 zeros are visible. 1 is carry. Add 13 to it. It is 126 plus 1 is 127. Your answer is 12769. Fine. Okay. The next one is after that it is Paras. Paras, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Paras, what is 21 square, my dear?
Sir, no idea, sir.
Calculation नहीं करना, याद रखना है. That is 441. What is 23 square, Paras?
$529.
Very good. What is the square of 57? Seven square is 49. 9, 4 carry. 5 sevens are 35.
4209.
That is 70 plus 4 is 74. 7 is carry. 25 plus 7 is 32. 3249 is the answer. Is it fine? You could have also written half of 100. The number is 7 more. 7 square is 49. Add 7 to it, you will get 64. Half of that is 32. Answer is 3249. Okay. Fine, Paras. After Paras, who is it? Soumya, I think you have already answered. Yojit. Yojit, switch on your microphone, my dear.
Yes, sir.
Did you
Sir,
attend Vedic Maths class earlier?
No, sir.
So do remember me. You have to also call me after 7 o'clock. I'll
Okay,
tell you
sir.
what to do.
Okay, sir.
So Please remember, because this is the only way. I'm really sorry. Many of you are not comfortable of using the microphone, but I don't think you have. Okay, Paris. Fine, Paris. Please call me after 7 o'clock. But the people who are going to lead, the people who are going to be the business honkos of the future, the people who are going to run the corporate world, the people who are going to be the CEO at the age of 45, if they cannot switch on their camera, if they cannot talk over the microphone, I think these people should think about themselves first. So I hope all of you will be comfortable in switching on the microphone and going to answer that. Even if you don't know the answer, then also it is fine, because many of you will be asked to discuss about a particular topic in future. It is initial classes, so we are teaching it, but it is not only, we are not supposed to teach you only maths, English, and logical reasoning. We are also, trying to make you actually the leader, and that can be only possible when you are really good at putting up your point and going to debate on it. So there will be regular session. In the start of the session, I will be taking a topic, and I'm sure that all of you are reading newspaper. There are two newspapers that you need to read. Either you read The Hindu or you read the Indian Express. If you are reading any other newspaper than this, you are wasting your time as well as our time. If you are really interested in going for something which is great in economics, go for economics time. ET. Yeah, that is fine, Lisa. That's really a very nice newspaper. See, because the newspaper are also formed for the masses and classes. If you talk about the masses, it is Times of India, ST. But when it comes to the classes, I think it is only few newspapers, because people don't want to read, non-spicy news. So if you really read it, if you read what the people who are there, who are deciding what are the policies, if you really want to read them, you have to read the editorial as well. So please keep reading that. Your performance will be much better. So what we did in the last class is we talked about squaring, multiplication. Let me tell you how to multiply this number. So what I'll do is, first unit will multiply with unit. I'll say 6 to the 12. I'll write only one digit. 1 is my carry. 6 to the 12. I'll write unit digit of which is 2, and 1 is my carry. Step 2, I'll cross multiply. 7 6 are 42 plus 1 is 43. 43 plus 3 2 are 6. 49. 4 is carry. 7 3 are 21 plus 4 is 25. Your answer is 2592. For example, if you want to multiply 61 with 79, I can say 9 1s are 9. 9 6 are 54 plus 7 1s are 7. 54 plus 7 is 61. 1 6 carry. 6 7s are 42 plus 6 is 48. Your answer is 4819. This is how you can do the multiplication. This is what we discussed in the last class. If I want to find out the square of 63, the ideal way is square the unit digit number. 3 square is 9. Step 2, multiply unit with the tens. 6 3s are 18. Double of that is 36. You need to always double whenever you multiply unit and tens. 3 is carry. 6 square is 36 plus 3 is 39. This is what we again discussed in the last class. The people who are not present, please don't feel uncomfortable. Stay there. We are going to start with a new topic today. So for example, if someone is saying 731 multiplied with 254, what should be your answer? Step 1, I'll multiply unit with unit. 4 1s are 4. Step 2, cross multiply them. 4 3s are 12 plus 5 is 17. 7 1 carry. 4 7s are 28 plus 1 is 29. 29 plus 2 is 31. 31 plus 15. That is 46. 6 4 is carry. Cancel the unit digit. 7 5s are 35 plus 4 is 39. 39 plus 6 is 45. I'll write 5 and 4 is carry. 7 2s are 14 plus 4 is 18. My answer is 185674. This is what I'm sure all of you remember. Am I right? We discussed about all these things in the last class. Okay. Now I'm telling you something which is very interesting. To all the people who are also attending the first class today, if someone asks you to multiply this number with 9,99,999, before I start with this, I want to tell you about the distributive law. This is known as a distributive law. Whenever A multiply with something B plus C, which is in the bracket, I'll say it is A into B plus A into C. If it is A into B minus C, I'll say it is A into B minus A into C. Fine. I'm sure you are aware about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 9,99,000 can be written as a 10 lakh, which is a million minus 1. A million is having 6 zeros. So what I'll do is I will expand it. I will first multiply with 10 to the power of 6. You know, when number multiply with 10, a 0 attached. When number multiply with 100, 2 zeros attached. Here it will be 6 zeros that will attach before it. Minus 1 time of the number, that is 379, that is 734. That needs to be subtracted. Whenever, listen this now, this is very interesting. Whenever upper value is 0 and lower value is non-zero. Whenever the upper values are 0 and lower values are non-zero, the first term will form a summation of 10. क्योंकि हम लोगों ने एडिशन पहले सीखा था, सब्ट्रैक्शन बाद में. So the first number, what should be added to 9 so that it becomes 10? So I'll say 9 plus 1 is 10. What should be added to 7 so that it does not become 10, it becomes 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. This goes here. 8, 7, 3, 4, 3, 7 is your answer. I'm sure it is clear to all of you. This is how you can answer a question. So what you can do, whenever a number is closer to 10 to the power of n format, you can change the number like this. Let me take one more example here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, 4. Multiply with 9 crore 99 lakh 99,998. Can you do this multiplication? Please try out it. Give me the anyone, any answer? Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, 4. How many digits are these? Very good, Ayush Verma. At least you have given the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I request you, whenever I start solving the question, leave everything and listen to me. Okay, Ashutosh? The first thing that you need to do, because every time I will change the method. Count the number of digits. I'm not saying count 9. I'm saying count the number of digits. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 digits are there. So number of digits will decide how many zeros will attach before it. 8 zeros will attach before it. As I can see, it is 10 crore minus 2. So I know when number is multiplied, it is going to, sorry, this is 8, 10 to the power of 8. 8 zeros attached before it. Minus double of this is to be subtracted. So what is 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6, 7 2s are 14, 6 2s are 12, 13. 4 2s are 8 plus 1 is 9, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2, 8. This is what needs to be subtracted. Whenever upper value is 0 and lower value is non-zero, the first summation should come out to be 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 0 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. And this is 8 plus 6. This is 2, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. This is your answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. You can cross-check your answer here. Good, Paras, Ashutosh, Ayush, well done. Almost everyone, yeah, everyone has got the same answer. I'm sure it is clear to all of you. Please listen to this. The last digit of this is, unit digit of this is 8. I can say it is 10 crore minus 2. When you multiply this by 10 crore, 8 zeros will attach before it. Minus, take the double of this number and then subtract it. You will get the answer. Fine. I hope it is clear. So this is one part that I want all of you to be aware of. Fine. So one question for you. At least all of you can give me the answer. It is 99,999. Let's take it as this. Come on, give me the answer. Very small number now. Okay, I got answers. Soumya, Ashutosh, Ayush Verma, Lisa, Yojit, Uppal, and Paras has given me the answer now. Very well done. Almost everyone has come up with the answer. Here is my take. Count the number of digits. There are 5 digits. So there will be 5 zeros attached before them. Minus one time of the number, I'll say 763, 132, 41. This is 7 plus 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9, 6 plus 3 is 9. One carry will be there, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2, 7, 2, 3, 1, 4. This is what would be the answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. Fine. Let's come to the next one. The next one is here is, I'm sure everyone has got this one. Now we are going to talk about the percentage in today's session and fraction. Let me give you one example. A student has scored 30 out of 30 marks. If I talk about the fraction, I'll say it get cancelled out and the fraction is 1. But what is percent? If you would read the word percent, it is forming from 2 different words. Per is with respect to cent is 100. Cent is 100. So something which is compared with respect to percent per 100. So here it will be multiplying it by 100. I'll say 100%. Fraction, it is half, which is coming out to be 50%. It is 1/3. It is 33.33%. You know, every year you need this much marks to pass the exam. Half is 50%. 1/4 is 25%. It is half of half. It is 25%. It is 1/5. 100 by 5 is coming out to be 20%. It is 1/6. I'll say it is half of 33.33. It is 16.66%. I hope it is clear. Now I know if something is half, so that comes out to be 50%. Half of 100 is 50. 1/3 is whenever the denominator is 3 or multiple of 3. For example, the single digit number, which is a multiple of 3, I'll say the number will recur, number will repeat. In case of 1/3, it is 3 which is recurring. In case of 1/6, it is once numerator and then denominator is again repeating. Here only denominator is repeating. Here it is once numerator and then denominator is recurring. And then it is only numerator which is there. It is only numerator here. So I'll say 1/6 is 16666. 1/9 is 11111. That is 11.11%. 1/4, you know, half is 50% if you half it further. There's a circle, this is half. If you further divide it in half equal part, I'll say that is 1/4, which is 25%. What is 1/3? It is 33.33%. And this is 100%. 1/5 is coming out to be 20%. How much is 1/7? What is double of 7? It is 14. Double of 14 is 28. I'll say 1/7 is 14.28%. 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is half of 1/4. 1/4 is 25. Half of that is 12.5%. 1 by 9 is 11.11%. 1 by 10 is equal to 10%. Fine. Now 9 and 11 is having correlation when denominator is 9, numerator is 11. You remember that? I told you only numerator is recurring. When denominator is 11, numerator will be 9, but you cannot write it as a 9.9. You have to write it in a 2-digit form. Listen again. 9 and 11 is having a correlation. That means when denominator is 9, numerator is 11. When denominator is 11, numerator is not 9.9. You have to write it in a 2-digit form. So it is 09.09. Your answer will come out to be 09.09. I hope it is clear. So let's move to the next one. Then it is 1 by 12. 1 by 12 is half of 1/6. 1/6 is 16.66. Half of that is 8.33. I'm sure all of you know in 1 by 6, it is once numerator and then denominator is going to recur. So if you half it, 16 ka half is 8 and 0.66 ka half is 0.3. 1 by 13, you know, in 13 is considered as an unlucky number. Why it is considered as an unlucky number? In Christianity, 13th Friday, people don't go out of their home because they feel it is a doomsday. So 1 by 13, you can go out only when someone's saath is there. Saath ka saath is there, then only you can go out. This is how you can remember 1 by 13 because of its unluckiness, people don't go out. So you need someone's saath. Saath ka saath is what you need so that you can go out. That is 7.7. 1 by 14 is half of 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is 14.28. You remember I told you 1 by 7, 7 is a prime number. Double of 7 is 14. Double of 14 is 28. 1 by 14 is half of that, which is 7.14. I hope it is clear. 1 by 15. In first 15 over, you say it is known as a 1 over 15. 1 will be written as a first over last 15. First 15 over. There was a great player. His name was Sanath Jayasuriya. Sanath Jayasuriya was one of the opener of Sri Lankan team. So at that time, it was only the one-day matches that used to be played. 100 over matches were there. 50-50 his team was playing. So what happened is there was a constraint that in first 15 over, only 3 players can stay outside the inner circle. So people used to play very defensive. Almost all people used to play defensive because they want to save their wicket because most of the people are around you. Now what happened is this Sanath Jayasuriya, he thought out of the box. What he thought is that only 3 players are outside. So it is better to take a shot rather than playing a defensive game. So what happened is in first 15 over, he scored only 6s. Only chakke, 6.66 is what he did. So that is how it came. Today we know 2020 matches are more successful than one-day matches. Reason is simple. In first 15 over, he was the one who scored only 6s. The maximum 6s can be seen. That's why 1 by 15 is only 6s. Fine. 1 by 16 is, it is half of 1 by 8. What is 1 by 8? It is half of 1 by 4. I'm sure all of you know 1/4 is quarter, which is 25%. Half of that is 12.5%. Half of that is 6.25%. So that 1 by 16 is coming out to be 6.25%. What about 1 by 17? You know, usually I have seen people are very comfortable with tables till 16. But when they reach to the table of 17, they found a lot of problem. People are not able to recall the values. But in table of 17, I'm sure everyone remembers 17 5s are 85. So in table of 17, I'm telling you the method through which you can remember it. In table of 17, the only easy thing is 17 5s are what? 85, 5.85. 1 by 18. 18 is a very crucial age, very dangerous age. We got a lot of liberty. We can vote. We can choose our king. At the age of 18, people are also worried about their complexion when they go to the college. They start using a special type of soap, which is 555. It is a detergent soap now. So I'll say at the age of 18, you start using a special type of soap. What is the name of that? 555. So I'm sure all of you know it is a detergent soap. You must have used or at least heard of it. There was a cake. Say Lisa, invite us for a birthday party. And I know there are 20 people for the birthday party, and I start believing that I will get the 5% of cake. So a cake when divided in 12 equal parts, each one is supposed to get 5% because we know 1 by 5 is 20%. So 1 by 20 is 5%. Suddenly Yojit said, I'm not able to come. So I should be happy. Why? We are 19 people, I'll get more cake. How much more? I will get more by 0.25, 5.25. But suddenly Yojit said, I'm coming, but I'm coming with my girlfriend. So I know the number of people which used to be 20, it reduces to 19. Now there are 21 people there. So I should be sad. Why? Reason is only one. I'm going to get a less cake. So I'll say this is reduced by 0.25. So this is a triplet which you can remember. Again, I'm repeating it. If 20 people are there in a party, each one is supposed to get 5% cake. If one person is not coming, we'll get more by 0.25. This is more by 0.25. If we get to know that there's one more person who is going to come, I'll say I'll get less. If more people are there, I will get less. I'll say 4.75. This reduces by 0.25. Is it clear to everyone, whoever are present here? Please confirm this with yes if it is clear. If it is not clear, write a no. Come on, in the chat box, you can write a no if it is not yet clear. Thank you, Ashutosh, Ayush, Lisa, Soumya, Yojit, Paras. Thank you, everyone. So now let's come to the important part here. Here I go. Someone has got some percentage is there, say 30% is there. You want to convert this in fraction. 30% means 30 over 100. I'll cancel it. The fraction comes out to be 3 by 10. If 45% is there, you want to convert it in fractions. Cancel the percentage. Percent means per 100. I can say 5 nines are 5 twos are. The answer comes out to be 9 by 20. If I say it is 125%, I'll cancel the percentage, write 100. 25 fives are 25 fours are. The value is 5 by 4. So the answer is coming out to be 5 by 4. Fine. The answer is coming out to be 9 by 20, 3 by 10. I hope it is clear. Now, a very interesting thing is there. I want all of you to listen here. If A is there, A is a number which is there. I want to increase, I'm sure you understand this is increase sign, by 20%. So say A is 20% is what it is increasing. So I'll cancel it, I will say 0.2. A is common, 1 plus 0.2. What is that? That is 1.2A. That is 1.2A, it is increased by 20%. What if it is decreased by 30%? When it is decreased by 30%, I'll say A minus 30% of A. My dear, I told you percent means per 100. So A minus 0.3A is coming out to be 0.7A, which is 70% of it. Now, what does this mean? Why I'm telling you this thing? Please listen to me. This is very interesting. Anything which exists in the world is 100% of itself. This stellar is 100% of itself. This, if I say this is a square, the square is 100% of itself. If I cut 10% from this, you'll say from 100, if 10 is gone, how much is left? 90%. If something reduces by 23%, if something decreases by 23%, how much it is left? It is 77% of the value which is left. What if it is increasing by 16%? I'll say a number is 100% of itself. It is increased by 16%. I'll say it is 116%. If the number drops by 59%, I know from 100, if 59 is reduced, I can say it is 41% of the value that is left. Fine. Is it clear to all of you? Please ask if there's any query. Now the first is successive percentage change. What does that mean? A man earns a salary of 10,000 rupees last year. At the end of the last year, his salary increases by 20%. And it is expected this year his salary will increase by 30%. what is the expected salary of this person in next year. So last year he was getting 10,000. His salary increases by 20%. I know 20% of 10,000 is 2,000 more. I'm sure all of you can understand 10,000 is already there. It is 20% means per 100. I can cancel it. I'll say the increment is 2,000. The salary comes out to be 12,000. Then it increases by 30%. I know 10% of this is 1,200. 30% of it is multiplied by 3. I'll say 3,600 is what his salary is increasing. The salary becomes 15,600. So I know from 10,000 something is going to 15,600. It increases by 5,600 from 10,000. So how much is it increase? It increased by 56%. The increment in salary is 56%. I hope it is clear to all of you. Anyone having any doubt, please ask me. This is how we have studied in school. Please ask if there's any query. Okay, rather than doing all this thing, thank you, Paras. Rather than doing all these things, I can change a value by 20% and then I want to change it by 30%. There are two successive changes which are happening. Whenever a value increases by A% and then it increases by B%, the effective change is A plus B plus A into B by 100. This is the successive percentage change. So for example, something is changing by 20%, then changes by 30%, plus 20 into 30 by 100. So I know this changes by 30 plus 20 is 50 plus 6 is 56% is the change. I'll say the value changes by 56%. I hope it is clear to all of you. Fine. Similarly, if something is changing by 40% and then it changes by 10%, what is the effective change? I'll say it is 40 plus 10 plus 40 into 10 by 100. That comes out to be 54%. So effective increment here is 54%. Please ask if there is any doubt here. Any doubt? Okay, you tell me if something increases by 25% and then it increases by 20%, what is the effective change? These are two successive percentage change. What is the effective change? Come on. Okay, very nice. Yojit, Ayush. Lisa, you try it again. Paras, Ashutosh. Okay, Lisa, now it is correct. Soumya, very good. I'm sure all of you can understand it by A plus B plus AB by 100. Do remember this in percentage. I will use this formula. So I'll say it changes by 25, then 20, then it is also 20% increment of 25%. I'll cancel this 0. I'll say this comes out to be 45 plus 50 by 10 is 5 more. I'll say it is 50% of increment. So this is 50% is the change in value. I hope it is clear. Now I want to give you a formula when the values are in fraction. Say there's an increment of P and then there's an increment of Q. What is the effective increment? P plus Q plus PQ by 1. This is the effective increment. I know it is 1/4 plus 1/5 plus 1/4, 1/5. 4 5s are 20. I can say 4 5s are 20, 5 4s are 21. This comes out to be 10 by 20. It is coming out to be half. What is half? It is 50%. So I'll say the values increases by 50%. So effective increment will be of 50%. Whenever a fraction is coming, don't forget to multiply it by 100. I can see the effective increment is. So you need to understand here whenever the values are given in fraction, not in percentage. So it is P fraction, then Q fraction plus P into Q upon 1. That will give you the fraction half, which is 50%. I hope it is clear. Now, what happens if the values increase as well as decrease? Means the value increases by 30% and then it decreases by 10%. Listen here, the formula is not going to change. Increment is 30 and then it decreases by 10%. That's why minus 10 is there. Plus 30 into minus 10 by 100. So 30 minus 10 is 20. Minus 3 is coming out to be 17%. There will be change of 17% in this. So I'll say whenever a value increases by 30%, there is a plus sign. It decreases by 10%, minus 10, plus 30 into minus 10 by 100. It is a minus 10 which will be coming there. So I hope you can understand. Let me give you one example. Just let me prove that whatever I'm doing is correct. Say the value is 100. It increases by 30%. This becomes 130. This decreases by 10%. I'll say 10% of 130 is 13 less. 130 minus 13 less is 117. So what is the effective change with respect to this? I'll say this is 17% up, increase. I hope it is clear. What if the value, there are two discounts. One is 25%, second is 20% of discount. So I'll say 25% plus 20% of discount. Discount is to decrease the value. I'll say this is to decrease the value. First, it drops by 25%. Then it drops by minus 20%. Minus 25 into minus 20 by 100. My dear, it comes out to be minus 45. Please see here, minus into minus is not minus, it is plus. I'll cancel it. I'll say it is coming out to be plus 5, which comes out to be minus 40. So I'll say this drops by 40% is the drop here. It will not be same as a 50% of earlier value. Why? Because these two are minus, but this is plus. So I'll say the decrease is of 40%. Let me give you the example. Say the value is 100 rupees. The price of an item is 100 rupees. This drops by 25%. 25% of this is 25 rupees. I can say now it is 75 rupees. This drops by 20%. 20% is 1 by 5th. So 15 less it is dropped. I'll say the price is coming out to be 60. What is the change in this? I'll say 40 rupees is the discount from 100 rupees. Into 100 is coming out to be 40% of drop. I hope it is clear. Anyone, any query? I hope it is clear to all of you. So why not? Let me take one more example. You know what is the area of a rectangle? That is length into breadth. What is the area of a square? That is side into side. I'm telling you because these will be required. Now, if I say that there's a rectangle here having a length of L and the breadth of B, this increased by 30%. This increased by 40%. What is the effective change? I request all of you to please see here. Earlier, the area was length into breadth. The new area is 1.3 of L. The new breadth is 1.4 of B. I'll say 14 3s are 42, 14 1s are 14, 18. It is 1.8 to LB. Means whichever was LB earlier, it is 1.8 to LB means there's an increment of 82% in the area. My dear, whenever the values are multiplying, listen to me, this is very interesting. Whenever the values are multiplying, it is nothing but it is a successive percentage. So whenever a value length increases by 30%, breadth increases by 40%. What is the effective increment? I'll say 30 plus 40 plus 30 into 40 by 100. I know this comes out to be 82%. Effective change is 82%. I hope it is clear. Anyone, any doubt here? Please ask. Any query? Anyone? Okay, let's come to this question. This is the first question. Try to give me the answer. Cuboid is, it is a three-dimensional figure where all sides are equal. It is taken from a square, but the height is also same as the length and breadth. Okay. Ashutosh, well done. Now, if someone asks me what will be the change in area when this increases by 20%, this increases by 20%. I request all of you to please see here. The area is 20 plus 20 plus 20 into 20 by 100, which comes out to be 44% is the increment. But when you give it also one more dimension, that is height, which is also increasing by 20%, what will be the answer? The area is 44%, but the volume, my dear, the formula of volume is area into height. When I get to know the height is also increasing, the area increases by 44%, height increases by 20%. The effective change is 44 plus 20 plus 44 into 20 by 100. That comes out to be how much? 64 plus 8.8, which is 72.8% of the increment is there. The effectively value is going to increase by 72.8%. I hope it is clear to all of you. Soumya, well done. Ayush, I hope it is clear. So cuboid, whenever I talk about the cuboid, it is a three-dimensional figure and all of them are increasing by 20%. I can also say the new side is 1.2a, the new breadth is 1.2, the new height is 1.2a. I know it is 1.2 into 1.2 into 1.2 a cube. Earlier the volume was a cube, now it is 1.2, 1.2. What is 1.2 into 1.2? That is 1.44 into 1.2. 12 fours are 48 plus 4 is 52. This is 1.728 a cube, means this increases by 72.8%. There's an increment in the volume of 72.8%, which is your answer here, which is 72.8. I hope it is clear to all of you. If it is clear to all of you, please write a yes. If it is not yet clear, write a no. Thank you, Paras, Ashutosh, Lisa, Joseph, Ayush Verma. Okay, let's try to find out the answer of it now. Is your name Brew? Is it clear? My dear, you are not responding. This is not which is related to earlier topic. It is altogether a new topic. Is it clear? Mr. Brew? Okay, Ashutosh. Okay, Soumya. Okay, Ayush Verma. What about others? Mr. Brew, you are not giving the answer. You are not replying. Please send me a message or switch on your microphone and tell me, are things clear? So otherwise, there is no sense of sitting here. My dear, you need to respond. Otherwise, I am putting you in a waiting room. This is last time I'm calling you. Am I audible? Fine. So I put him in the waiting room because if you're not replying, there's no sense of you being here. So a gunpowder contains 70%, 75% of nitre is there. 10% of sulfur is here. And the rest is charcoal by weight. I know the everything is 100% of itself. So 75 plus 10 is 85. I can say the charcoal is 15% of it. If the total gunpowder, because gunpowder formed from this, the total gunpowder is 100% of itself, which is 24 kg. What is the weight of charcoal? I know 24 kg is 100% of it, gunpowder. So 1% is equal to 24 by 100. And 15% is equal to 24 by 100. That is 3.6 kg. I hope it is clear. Any doubt in this, please confirm. Anything you wish to ask? Very good. Now I want each one of you to give me the answer. Come on. Okay, Paras. Okay, here I go. Soumya, Paras, Ashutosh has given answer. What about Lisa? Dhruv, Yojit? Dhruv, I allowed you because I want you to answer, my dear. Okay, Lisa, do it. In an election, see here now, between two candidates, means there are two candidates, one who wins, one who loses. The one who loses, the candidate who gets 30% of the vote polled is going to be defeated. The one who is winning will get certainly the rest of the other votes. And this got defeated means the difference between them is equal to 40% of the votes, which is equal to 15,000 votes. So how many votes are polled in favor of winning candidate? So I can say 10% is 15,000 by 4. Can I say 70% is 7 into 15,000 by 4? 4 2s are 8, 4 6 are 24, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 26,250 is the 70% of the votes. That's your answer. Ashutosh, Soumya, you are correct. Paras, I'm sure, my dear, you are able to understand this. When it is saying that it won, defeated by 15,000 votes, means the gap between them is coming out to be 15,000. Is that fine? Anyone, any doubt, please ask. Come on, let's try to find the answer also. Very similar what we have done earlier. Very nice, Ayush, Ashutosh. Both of you have got the correct answer. Well done, Paras. Okay, Soumya. The side of a square is increased by 30%. This increases by 30%. This also increases by 30%. What is the percentage increase in the area? So I know area is length into breadth. This increases by 30%. This increases by 30%. So because these are two successive changes, it is 30 plus 30 plus 30 into 30 by 100. That comes out to be 69%, by the way. The answer will be 69%. Lisa, I hope it is clear. I don't know what you are doing, why you have taken so long. But very simple. This guy is not replying. Drew, is it clear, my dear? Why you are not replying? Yojit, is it clear to you? Thank you for replying, Drew. But you are not replying with the answers. What about you, Ojit Uppal? Thank you. Let's move to the next one. Fine. So please answer this question, Drew. Okay, Ashutosh, Soumya, very good. Both of you have given the same answer. What about others? Okay, Lisa, but your answer is different from others. Okay, Brew. But your answer is also different from all the people so far. Please cross check it. Not a problem, Paras. I'm here. A vendor sells 30% of his food. Say, initially, it was 100 fruits. The first selling is 30% means sold 30 fruits. And throws away 40% of the rest of the fruit. So how much is rest of fruits are how much? 70. How much throws 40% of the fruit means 70 fruits ka 40%. That is 28 fruits have been thrown away. How much is left? So 70 of them were left and 28 of them are thrown. I'll say it is 42. Next day he sells 50% of the remainder. Next day selling is 42 ka half of them are sold, 21 sold. And throw away rest. He throw 21. Now what percent of the fruits the vendor throws? He throws 21 here. He throws 28 here. So 28 plus 21 is coming out to be 49% of them are thrown away. Bru, is it clear, my dear? It is not asking how much is left. How many of them are thrown? You can say 28 of them are thrown here and 21 of them are thrown here. The total is coming out to be 49, which is second. Thank you. Is it clear, everyone? Lisa? Okay. Let's try to solve this question. For your information, I want to tell you 1 by 11 is 09.09%. 1 by 12 is 8.33%. We just discussed it today. It is half of 1/6. And 1 by 13, you remember I told you 13 because of its unluckiness, you need someone Sat. Sat ka Sat. Now, this is what you should be knowing. Things will be easier for you. Come on, try to give me the answer now. Okay, Ashutosh. Okay, Soumya, good. Okay, Bru. Others, please be fast. Give me the answer. Not a problem, Paras. I was waiting for all of you. Let me tell you a very interesting thing. If you multiply a number by 1, number never changes. You must be thinking, sir, this is everyone knows why you are telling it. If everyone knows it, then why you did not answer this? Whenever you multiply a number by which is more than 1, the number increases. Whenever you multiply a number by 1 less than 1, the number decreases. My dear, the price of a bicycle, I don't know what was the price, let's assume it to be X. It increases. If I multiply it by 1, it is not increasing. It increasing by 9.09 means it increases. Increases means plus by 1 by 11. And then it multiplied by 1, it does not increase, but then it increases by 1 by 12. And then it increases by 1 by 13. This price comes out to be 1274. Now, when I say X into this is 12 by 11, 13 by 12, 14 by 13 is equal to 1274. I can cancel this, 14 9s are 126, 14 1s are 14, X is equal to 91 into 1. So that is 1. Answer is 1001. I hope it is clear. Anyone, any query, any doubt, please ask. Please ask. I have already given you the fractions in percentage term. Whenever you multiply something by 1, it does not change, it increases by 1 by 11. Say that it was given that it decreases by 9.09%. So kya karna hai? You multiply by 1 minus 1 by 11 because it is decreasing. Yeah, you can also do it by successive percentage change. Paras, I'm coming to that. There are 3 values, 1 by 11, 1 by 12, 1 by 13. I can only combine 2 values at a time, 1 by 11 plus 1 by 12. You remember fraction? P plus Q plus PQ upon 1. So it is 1 by 12 plus 1 by 12 into 1 by 11. That comes out to be 132. That is 12 plus 11 plus 1. That is 24 by 130. 2 by 11 is the effective change. 2 by 11, then it is increasing by 1 by 13. It is 2 by 11 plus 1 by 13 plus 2 by 11 into 1 by 13. I'll write it in like this. LCM of the denominator is coming out to be 143. 26 plus 11 plus 2. 37, 39 upon 143. 13 3s are 13 1s are 13 1s are. So I know overall it is increasing by 3 by 11. So whatever was the value, this is effectively increasing because if I multiply a number by 1, it does not change, but it increases by 3 by 11, it is coming out to be 127. This is 14 by 11. 14 9s are 14 1s are. X is coming out to be 91 into 11. 1 9 plus 1 is 10, and this is 1001. I hope it is clear also. Paras, is it clear, my dear? Now you can also do it by successive percentage. Can you solve this one? I told you whenever the multiplication is happening, you can do the successive percentage change. Okay, fine, Paras. Now I think it must be clear to you. Let's try to get the answer of it. Okay, Ayush Verma. Ayush, you are doing the same mistake that I told you not to do it. Both of them are decreasing. You have to attach a minus sign before them, my dear. Good, Ashutosh. Well done. Yeah, now you got it correct, my dear. Well done. Good, Yojit. Well done. No, Paras, you are also doing the same mistake. Soumya, very good, very nice. Yeah, Paras, now it is correct. Good, Lisa. What about Brooke? Why not, Soumya? I'll do that. Okay, here I go. The price per unit of the article decreases by 4%, and the quantity, this is price, this is quantity, is also decreasing by 8%. I know the values price into quantity is coming out to be expenditure. The price drops by 4%. The quantity drops by 8%. So I'll say the effective change is -4 -8 plus -4 into -8 by 100. -12 plus 0.32. That is -11.68. So how much is the drop? That is 11.68. Fine. This is what you are asking, Soumya. Soumya, there are 3 successive changes: 1 by 11, 1 by 12, 1 by 13. Okay, you are talking about this one question. I will take that later on. Fine. Let me do 2-3 more questions. After that, I will come back to that, because I want fundamental to be clear. It is little tricky one. Easier, but can you answer this question? Very nice. सौम्या, आशुतोष, well done. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत ही अच्छा. Others, please be fast. Okay, in a class, very good, Paras, 70% of the students are boys. So I know the rest of them are girls. I request all of you now pay attention here. If 70% of the total people are boys, the rest of 30% are girls. I'm sure all of you agree with it. Now, if the 10% of the boys play cricket, means whatever the boys are there, 10% of boys, that comes out to be 10% of 70%, which is equal to 7%. They play cricket. These are the boys who play cricket. What percentage of the cricket players? How many of them are cricket players? It is given that 14% of the students play cricket. So I know 14% of students are cricket players. Now, what percentage of cricket players are boys? How many of them are boys? So boys is 7% of the boys are cricketer. You remember 10% of the boys. So 7% of the boys are there who are also cricketer. Because out of cricketer, how many of them are boys? Out of total 14%, which comes out to be half, which comes out to be 50%. My answer is 50%. That is option number 4. Please confirm if there is any doubt in this. Any doubt, any query? That is absolutely fine, Paras. You are taking it by assuming 100 students. I am taking it as a 100%. You remember I told you 100% is complete itself. It's absolutely fine. Correct. No problem with it. Would you like to try this one? After that, I will take you back to the question that we left. Come on, everyone. Okay, well done. I've got some answers. Not everyone has given it. Ashutosh, Soumya, Ayush Verma, Paras. Okay, Paras, I thought you are talking about Lisa. So here I go now. I request all of you to now please pay attention here because enough time has been given to you. In a stockpile of product produced by 3 machines, there are 3 machines, M1, M2, and 3. They produce 40 items, 30 items, and the rest of them is 70 is there. So they will also produce. This is production. 3% of the product manufactured by M1 are defective. So how many of them are defectives? 3%, which is 1.2. 1% of the product in M2 is defective. I'll say 0.3. While 95% of the product of M3 means 5% are defective here, which is 1.5. These are the defective. What percentage of the defective products in the stockpile? If you sum it, it is coming out to be 3. So out of total 100 items, out of total 100 products, 3 of them are coming out to be defective. So I would say 3 are defective out of 100. How much percentage is it? This comes out to be 3%. I hope it is clear to all of you. The people who are saying, yes, it is 3% is correct answer. Very well done. Lisa, I hope you were also talking about 3%, not the third option. Anyone, any doubt? Mr. Brew, is it clear? Yojit, ask me if there's any doubt. What about you, Yojit? Is it clear? Okay, Paras, I'll repeat it. Okay, fine, Lisa. So there are three products which has been manufactured. You know, a number is 100% of itself. So total products, out of total products, 40% are manufactured by M1, 30% are manufactured by M2, and the rest are manufactured by M3. So some of these should be coming out to be 100%. Now it is given that 30%, 3% of the products manufactured by M1 were defective. So I know 40 items are there. 3% means 3 upon 100. I'll cancel it. 12 by 100 is 1.2 of the total items are defective one, which is 1.2 of them are defective. What about this? 30, but it is coming out to be 1%. What is 1% of 30? Should I say it is 0.3? And 95% are non-defective in the third one. That means 5% of them are defective. 5% of 30 is 1.5. So if you sum it, it is coming out to be 3%. So out of total items, it is overall 3% of them are defective. Is it clear now, Paras? Thank you. Let's move to the next one. Now, please try to solve this. The question has been asked in CAT. Come on, try it, get the answer. I'm sure all of you have given enough time to it. Okay, good, Dhruv. Let's come to the solutions now. Fine. As I said, the question has been already asked in CAD. So good that all of you have tried it. Let's see how can I solve this question. Whoever was writing a CAD exam, there were 4 passages of equal length. So you got RC1, you got RC2, you got RC3, you got RC4. There are 4 passages which are there. This got 5 questions, this got 8 questions, this got 8 questions, this got 6 questions. The viewer can answer exactly 12 questions in the time he has taken to read one of the 4 passages. So I can say one reading comprehension is equal to 12 questions. This is also equal to 12 questions. This is equal to 12 questions. This is equal to 12 questions. I hope it is clear. Say time taken to do one question is equal to 1 minute. So 48 questions, that is 4 reading comprehension. To read the 4 reading comprehension, it will take 48 minutes. And 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 6 is 22 plus 5 is 27 questions which are given there will take 27 minutes. Total time comes out to be 75 minutes. Fine. Now total time which is coming out to be 75 minutes. I want to reduce the time by 10%. I'm sure all of you have read it. By what rate should the viewer increase his reading speed so that the total time spent by him is cut down by 10%. So 10% time cut is equal to 7.5 minutes. Why? Because the total time is 75 minutes. Now it is 7.5 minutes that is needs to be deducted. And you can only deduct it by reading the question, not solving a question. So how much time you have given to read 4 passages? It is 48 minutes that is going to be taken. 48 questions are going to take 48 minutes. I'll say the new time taken is 7.5 minutes. The moment you separate it, I'll say the new time taken will be coming out to be 40.5 minutes is the new time that it is going to take. Earlier it was 45 minutes. So 4 reading comprehension done in 48 minutes, this will be the initial speed. The new speed will come out to be 4 reading RCs to be done in 40.5 minutes. This is the new speed. So new speed upon old speed. This get cancelled out. I'll say 48 upon 40.5. I'll cancel it. This is coming out to be 96. This is coming out to be 81. It is 96 upon 81 minus 1 is 15 upon 81. I know 81 ka 10% is 8.1, 20% is 16 point something. I know it will be closer to the 20%. So what is the answer? Answer is 18.5%. I hope it is clear. Speed is distance upon time. 4 reading comprehension. Earlier it was taking 48 minutes. So speed is 4 RC upon 48. The new speed will be 4 RC. The same RCs are going to take 40.5. So the final speed upon initial speed, you'll say it is coming out to be 48 upon 40.5, which will be your correct answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. Is it clear? If it is clear, write a yes, quick yes. If it is not clear, write a no so that I can explain it again. Come on, be fast. Okay. Georges says it is not clear. Lisa Ashutosh says it is clear. Paras. Okay, Bruce says it is clear. Ayush Verma says it is clear. You know, it is talking about speed. What is the speed? Speed is distance upon time. I believe that one question is going to take 1 minute and the first reading comprehension are having 5 questions. It will take 5 minutes. 8 questions, 8 minutes. 8 questions, 8 minutes. 6 questions, 6 minutes. The total time to do the question, forget about reading a passage, the total time to do the question, if I sum up them, it is coming out to be 27 minutes. 27 minutes is the time taken to read the question initially. every reading comprehension is equal to 12 questions. In the meanwhile, when you solve 12 questions, that is the same time taken to read a passage. So I know 12 questions will take 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes. That is 48 minutes is to read the passages. And 27 minutes is to solve the question. That comes out to be 75 minutes. Now 75 minutes is the initial time taken. The new time taken, I know I want to cut it down by 10%, 75 minutes ka 10%, 7.5 minutes I want to cut down. Earlier, I was taking 48 minutes to read the passages. Now it is 7.5 minutes less. So can I say the new time taken is 7.5 minutes less, which is coming out to be 40.5 minutes. So my dear, earlier, I don't know how much passage, X are the passage. Earlier, it was taking 48 minutes. The new one, it is X upon 40.5. New speed upon initial speed, because you want to find out what is the change in speed. That comes out to be xx will get cancelled out 48 upon 40.5 minus 1. 1 means that there is no change. You will get the change. Is it clear? Now, Paras, Yojit, my dear, is it clear? Lisa? My dear, in the question it is given, Vaibhav can answer exactly 12 questions in the time he takes to read any one of the 4 passages. Can you tell me what is the meaning of it? It is saying that the time that it takes to read one passage is the same time that it is going to take to do the 12 questions. That's why it is coming out to be 12 minutes there. Okay. Now Soumya has asked me a question that why did you subtract it? Say there was a value 5 and now it is 7. How much is change? I'll say 2 from 5, which is 40%. Rather than that, can I write final value upon initial value? Can I say it is coming out to be 1.4? Minus 1, because 1 means no change. Can I say it is 0.4 change only multiplied by 100? That gives you 40% of change. Is it fine? Soumya ji, I need to find out the difference between them. But what I'm doing is I'm writing final value upon initial value. But I know I have to separate the final minus initial upon initial is the answer. That's why I'm separating 1 and then multiplying it by 100. Is it clear, Soumya, now? Soumya, there is something 100, now it changed to 140. What is the percentage increment? Can I say it is 40% increase? Rather than that, if I say what is final value upon initial value, if you remember my earlier point, I was saying final is what? 140. Initial is what? 100. If I cancel it, it comes out to be 1.4. Is it the change that I want to find out? No, it is not change. It is just the ratio of final upon initial. You need to separate 1 from here. Why I'm separating 1? Because if final value is equal to initial value, the ratio will come out to be 1. They are not 1. The ratio is not coming out to be 1. It is coming out to be more than 1. Means it is increasing. So I'll separate 1 from it. How much is left? It is 0.4. Multiply this by 100. You will say 40% increment. I'll say it is 40% more than initial value. Is it fine, Soumya ji, now? Let me give you one more example. A value was initially 100. Yeah, I'm taking that, Paras. And final value is coming out to be 70. How much it is reduced? I'm sure all of you understand it is 30% less. But what I have to do is I need to write final upon initial value. This is the formula that you are going to apply always. I'll say final is 70, initial is 100. I cancel it. I'll say this is 0.7. Subtract 1 from it. It gives me minus 0.3. Minus means it is decreasing. How much it is decreasing? Multiplied by 100. You'll say it is 30% less. Is it fine now? So final value upon initial value, whenever you are finding out this ratio, don't forget to separate 1. 1 is going to give you the change. The moment you separate 1, whatever is left is the change. If it is a positive value, it is the increase. If it is a negative value, it is decrease. Soumya, now please tell me, is it clear now? You can also switch on your microphone. And Paras, is it clear? If there's any doubt, you can ask. Okay, thank you. Just try to solve this question now. Okay, Ashutosh, well done. Mr. Brook, recheck your answer. Soumya, very well. Okay, Ayush. Here I go now. The ratio of the prices of A and B, two houses, is 4:5. This is last year. This year, the price of A increased by 25%. I know 25% is 1/4. A's price increases by 25%, which in fraction is written as the 1/4. 1/4 is one more, it is increased. Can I say this year? The present prices of two houses is 5:1,000. That is what is given. But actual, the prices now are in the ratio of 9:10. From this, I got this is 5 ratio, this is 50,000 increase. I don't know what is the ratio that is going to come. But you would say this is equal to 9:10. The current, the present price of the two houses is 9:10. I know this is 5, this is as well as 9. Can I multiply this by 9? Can I multiply this by 5? I can say this is 45:9x. and this becomes 45:50. That means if you have multiplied by 9, you should also multiply it by 9. That means A is to B initially was 9 4s are 36, 9 5s are 45. Something which was from 36, it is increased by 1/4. 1/4 of 36 is 9. That becomes 45. 45 ratio becomes 50,000. Please look at this. The increment in the ratio is 5 ratio. I'll say this increases by 5 ratio, which is equal to 50,000. The increase is 50,000. 1 ratio is 10,000. Fine. Then the price of A last year will be, if 1 ratio is 10,000, you know 1 ratio is 10,000. I'll multiply the last year, the price of the B was, sorry, then the price of A last year was 36 ratio. If 1 ratio is 10,000, how much is 36 ratio? Can I say it is 3,60,000? Is it clear, everyone there? Bru, is it clear now? Okay. I think you find out the value of the B. No, it is not B, it was A that was asked. Anyone, any query, please ask. I will be happy to answer that. I'm waiting for your response, please.
Excuse me, sir. Why did you multiply last year with 9?
Yeah, why did I multiply the last year value with 9? Because it is given that the, this value has become 9:10. The 5 which I have taken, if I take it as a 4, 5, this has become 5 and this has become X. But it is actually 9:10. So I know I want a value which is also multiple of 5 and 9. That's why I'm multiplying it by 9 and multiplying this by 5 so that we will have a common value. But remember that it is 1/4 of 4 U increases. So if you are multiplying this by 9, you should also multiply it by 9 so the values are same. You can see if 4 increases by 1/4, value will be 5. But now you are writing it as a 45. Don't you think it is wrong? So if you are multiply this by 9, you should also multiply this by 9. Because I know 36, only 1/4 of 36 is 9. If 9 is added, then only it comes out to be 45. Soumya ji, here it is given that it increases by 25%. Look at this. A increases by 25%. If you are imagining that last year it was 4, tell me what is 25% of 4? In ratio terms, 25% is 1/4 of 4. What is that? 1. It increases by 1. Don't you think that if 4 increases by 1, that becomes 5 here? Is it clear, Lisa? Soumya? Lisa asked if there is still doubt in this. Please ask. Okay, thank you, Lisa. I hope it is clear. You can ask still if there are any doubts. I would like you to answer this question. Beautiful question for everyone. Come on, try out. I've got 3 answers, Ashutosh, Soumya and Paras. Waiting for other people to also answer it. Yeah, all of you have given the same answer. No, Bru, check your answer. So here I go. A candidate scored 39% of the maximum marks, that is total marks. The marks that he required to pass the exam is say P. He fails by 58 marks means his marks is 58 less than the passing marks. While another candidate scored 55%, he scored 22 more than passing marks. Then the minimum marks required to pass the exam. What is the minimum marks? I'll separate it from. This is 16% of the total is 22 minus 50. That is 80 marks. I subtracted 39 from 55. So you can say P plus 22 minus of P minus 58. Sorry. PP get cancelled out. It is coming out to be 80 marks. So 1% is equal to 5 marks. Fine. So how much is maximum mark? That is total marks is 100%, which is 500. Very good, Paras, Ashutosh, Soumya. I don't know why other people are not able to get it. P is the passing marks which is required. Think about it. I don't know what is the passing marks. Someone is scoring 58 less than this. And if we score 55, it is 22 more. Don't you see the gap between them is coming out to be 88? One is 22 more, second is 58 less. The gap between them is 88. And this is 39 and 55. The gap is 16%. So 16% of the marks is equal to 88 marks. 1% is, 80 marks. 1% is 5 marks. 100% is 5 marks. I hope it is clear to all of you. Any doubt? So I think it is sufficient for today. Please try to solve the question. I'm going to share it with you. I'll be also talking about some more concepts here, but these are the basic concepts that we have discussed. So I'm sure that till question number 17, 18, you can solve questions easily. Fine. And then we'll talk about some more concept in the next class. Fine. Okay. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm going to share it with you very soon. Paras. Thank you, dear. Bye.
So
Take
from
care of
where
yourself.
we
Yeah.
can check the answer? Is there any
You can
answer?
check the answer. Yeah, I'll send you this answers. Usually it is I who gives the answer. Let me check out if we have a printout. I will send it to you. Fine.
Okay.
Please remind me if you are not getting it by Tuesday. Fine.
Okay.
No, you just call me on my phone. My number is here 9891 868595. My name is Jay. Call me at this number after 7 o'clock. Fine. Okay. Thank you all. Bye.